Well, hi Libras. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Libras, let's find out what can you expect coming up. If this reading does not resonate, probably check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from someone you trust. All cards are male or female, Libra. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's coming up. Ooh, I love those bottom cards. Okay. The overall energy here is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Are you ready for a fresh start, a new beginning? Is there something you need to say or declare in order to get there? This is like something's brewing from the bottom of your feet, and it's going to come out your mouth. So it's all about a fresh start. It's got the Page of Wands is holding a wand. Wands are fresh starts, new beginnings, sometimes passion. But it's like there's something brewing, and something needs to be said or declared. So that's the overall energy of the reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Hermit. It looks like you've been spending some time alone. The Hermit is a very spiritual card. And during your times alone, it looks like you've been seeking, like, you know, your path forward. Like, what should you do now? Okay? So these are the two strongest energies in your whole reading, the Hermit and the Page of Wands. So it seems to me that you are going to come to a decision on how you are going to move forward and what that's going to look like. The Hermit is, oh, by the way, the Hermit is the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. Next to the Hermit is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, there might be some arguing that has been going on. This is also about stress, anxiety, confusion. This can be all up in your head, like so many different thoughts, so many different directions in your mind. Right under the Page of Wands. It feels like what you need to do is you need to settle on one wand, okay? I think you're kind of being scattered in your mind about how to move forward, but it looks like you're going to make a decision on how to go about that. I have the Page of Pentacles right next to the Five of Wands too. And the Page of Pentacles, it's about looking at that pentacle of security, stability, groundedness. It's about your future. And so you are really eagle-eyed and keying in on what your future should look like. You're going to figure out which wand, you're going to stop struggling within your mind, and you're going to figure out how you're going to move forward. I have the Fool's energy under the Hermit. This tells me that perhaps you've made some choices along the way, which we all have at some time or another, that you weren't too happy with. It might have been fun in the moment with the Fool card, but they don't pan out for the long run. I think you're now interested in the Pentacle. I think you're now interested in the future rather than living in the moment, because a Fool usually finds themselves at the edge of the cliff, and then it's decision-making time. Or the other person, if you're involved with someone, may not find themselves at that same place at the same time. So it's fun while you're in it, but it doesn't usually last a really long time. So next to the Page of Wands over here, I have the Seven of Wands, and that's under the Page of Pentacles. So the Seven of Wands, look at all those wands again. You know, there's a lot of thoughts here. It's like, it's too much. It feels like it's overwhelming. You have so much going through your mind right now. So the whole point, I feel like, of this reading so far, I could change my mind as I go along, is that you need to settle on one wand. There's just too many coming in. Maybe these are opinions. Everybody's got an opinion. This might be just your mental thoughts again about, well, I could do this, or I could go that way, or I could move, or I could, I could date so and so, or I could let this person go, or you got all these different things going on in your mind. So I think you're coming to the end where you're tired of being confused and struggling with your thoughts on how you are going to move forward to find the future that you want to find ahead of you in life. Now, under the Fool card, this is telling me that there's a reunion now, and it's a happy one with someone you have been in the Fool energy with before. There's somebody coming in, okay? Coming back in, I should say. So I think it's, this is going to be part of your moving forward. Someone, you're really up in your head. Someone is going to maybe make this, not make the decision for you, but give you reason to make a decision. It's going to help you hone in on the path that you want to take. Well, someone's coming in. You've known them before. This is a happy reunion, okay? Not a sad or bad reunion. There's going to be a lot of joy there associated with this reunion. And I think that you've been in a relationship or some type of relationship with this person before. And it was fun and it was good. And they're coming back. I have the Sun right next to the Three of Cups. And that's why I know this is such a happy reunion. This is fresh starts, new beginnings with lots of love and lots of joy. Look at all the love and joy in that card. That's full of love and joy. And it's right under the Page of Wands, the overall energy of holding that wand of fresh starts and new beginnings. The Sun is about fresh starts and new beginnings, but with a lot of love and joy. So, it's coming in. And then, next to the Sun, I have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is under the Seven of Wands. Well, the Four of Wands. This is a soulmate relationship. Okay, this person coming back in is a divine soulmate. There's a very tight and special connection with this person. There's going to be union between you and them. There's a lot of love and joy associated with this card too. This bottom row is just awesome right here. So I think you've been trying not to think about this person. I think you've been trying how to figure out how to move forward with stability and security without this person, because you were living in the energy of the Fool with them. So it's like you need to find another direction. But this person may not be someone from the recent past. It could be someone from before, from who knows when. You might reconnect online or something like that. Sometimes I can get these answers in the second part. So let me take out the second part of the reading, Libras. Let's see what you need to expect coming up in your life. Oh my gosh. Oh, Libras. I mean, this is like a wish coming true that you really didn't think would happen. I have the Eight of Cups. So someone walked away from this relationship. This was a relationship, cups are love, in the Fool energy. So this, whoever, it doesn't really matter who walked away, but someone turned their back on this relationship. It might have been you. You might have been the one that moved forward. I do know that it's next to the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles, this can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The Sun can be Leo. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's. But the Nine of Pentacles is up here in your energy. This walking away, it looks like it was really kind of good for you, to tell you the truth. This previous separation, because you've become stable and secure, self-confident, and very grounded. And see all those pentacles? This is being single and very grounded in your life and very secure. And it just feels like this walking away enabled you, okay, to become this solid person. And you're really ready. You're looking at the pentacle. You're really ready for a new future. This is what you've been dealing with in your mind. You're like, which way do I go? How do I move? I have the Ace of Cups here. You have a heart that is so full of love, it runs over. So you're a very loving person. As a matter of fact, we're talking about a reunion here. You still hold a huge cup of love for this person. That's why it's such a joyful reunion when they come in. So you're not only grounded, I don't think you were grounded before. I feel like you are now, but you still have that love for this person. And that's probably why you're struggling on moving forward on your fresh start, new beginning, because you haven't let go of the love. You still have it for this particular person who's coming back in. I have the Hangman, and this is under the Eight of Cups and next to the Seven of Wands. The Hangman, this is the card of enlightenment. See the head? This is also can be, you know, like not moving, like kind of feeling stuck and not being able to move. But in enlightenment here, I like to look around. Okay, so the universe is enlightening us about, and you, is you've been struggling with your thoughts. I think these are thoughts on how to move forward. It's like none of your thoughts really hit the mark, you know. It's like you got so many ideas, and you still think about the separation. You still think that's what's holding you back from moving forward, really, from really choosing a wand, a way to go. So the Hangman is enlightening us that there's changes taking place. We have the World right here next to the Hangman. This is a new life cycle. This is under you becoming strong, independent, and self-assured, and stable, and everything else. So we have a new life cycle coming in, and it comes in with this reunion. You manifested it. You probably don't even realize you manifested them to come back in. You know what? They haven't forgotten about you either, because your thoughts never left them. You know, thoughts are energy. And if you think these thoughts about all the good times and wishing that you had a second chance, or whatever you might be thinking, because you're still in love with this person, you manifested them to come back. You have everything it takes now to have a solid and secure and loving new start with lots of truth and lots of clarity. It's like all the tools are here, and you did it. I think it's going to kind of surprise you, but you are in the process of manifesting what it is that you really want, and that's why you haven't made a decision on how you're moving forward. And the Hermit, you know, right below the Hermit is the Fool, and it has to do with that energy of the Fool, but there's going to be a reunion with whoever that was. I do have the Seven of Cups under the Hangman, and next to the Four of Wands. So this is confusion. So this is enlightening us that, yeah, you do have confusion about love, because you still have love. So you may have tried love with others in the meantime, since this walking away, whoever did it, but none of them panned out, because all these cups has something else in them. They just don't add up to the love that you still carry for someone else that is returning. I have the Queen of Pentacles right next to the Seven of Cups, and under the World card, they could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or someone may have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn strong in their chart someplace. But more importantly, it's the Pentacle. I think this is who's coming in. I think they are solid. I think they're secure, and I think they're really, you're looking at the Pentacle here because you're wondering what your future is going to look like. When they come back in, they're coming in with a huge Pentacle because they want to give this another try. They've also been thinking about you, like I said earlier, and you're attracting them back into your life, but they are much more stable. They are much more secure. The Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful card. They're very conscientious, and they're grounded. And that's what you want. That's what you need. I have the Nine of Cups right next to the Queen of Pentacles and under the Magician. You know, I don't think you've ever since, it just feels like since this person has been gone, you have not been able to hand out your cups of love because you're still in love with the same person. So I have all these cups on the shelf behind you. You have all these cups. And guess what? This is a card of wishes coming true, of joy. And it's right under the Magician. You're manifesting it. And it's right next to the Queen of Pentacles. This is the second biggest pentacle in the whole deck. Things are coming up beautifully for you, Libra. It's like wishes coming true. This is why you haven't been able to move forward. You are going to move forward, but you didn't imagine it this way, okay? This is a cool reading. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Oh, you've done so much healing. Okay, so the Four of Swords, that is healing. It's spiritual. See the stained glass windows? So let me show you that card. You've spent a lot of time alone. You've actually prayed, meditated, done soul searching, but it's about truth and clarity. And it has to do with the walking away, the parting of your ways with whoever this is that's coming back in, and about moving forward. Like, how are you going to move forward when you're still in love with this person? I really, truly believe that your heart is still full of love for this person, and they have not forgotten about you, and you're definitely manifesting them to return into your life. But when they come back this time, it's like they're much more mature-minded, and they could be older too. I don't know. I can't tell that from this reading. But I do feel like it's going to be so joyful and so easy to get right back on track and kind of like, you know, pick up again, not where you left off, because you left off on the walking away, but pick up where it could have been, where it could have gone before. You know, this Fool energy will not be there. They're coming in with the Pentacle. So Libra, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.